Have you ever felt that sudden, scary feeling of not being able to catch your breath? It's a sensation that can make your heart race and your mind panic. But what does it really mean when you feel short of breath? Is it always a sign of something serious? Today, we're going to dive deep into the common causes of shortness of breath, also known medically as dyspnea. Understanding what is behind this feeling is the first step to managing it and knowing when to seek help. Stick around, because this information could be incredibly important for you or someone you know. First, let's clarify what we mean by shortness of breath. It's not just about panting after a hard workout. It's a subjective feeling of uncomfortable breathing, like you're suffocating or not getting enough air into your lungs. It can come on suddenly or develop gradually over time. It might happen only during physical activity, or even when you're resting. Because it feels so alarming, it's one of the most common reasons people visit the emergency room. The good news is, not all causes are life-threatening, but it's crucial to know the difference. Let's start with one of the most frequent and often overlooked causes: anxiety and panic attacks. Have you ever noticed your breathing get fast and shallow when you're feeling stressed or scared? That's your body's fight or flight response kicking in. During a panic attack, this can escalate into hyperventilation, where you breathe so rapidly that you exhale too much carbon dioxide. This imbalance can ironically make you feel even more breathless, lightheaded, and tingly. It creates a vicious cycle where the fear of breathlessness makes your breathing worse, which then fuels more fear. It feels incredibly real and terrifying, but it's driven by your psychological state, not a physical lung or heart problem. Learning grounding techniques and deep, slow breathing can be a game changer for managing anxiety-induced shortness of breath. Next up, let's talk about respiratory infections. We've all had a common cold, the flu, or perhaps bronchitis. These infections cause inflammation and mucus buildup in your airways, making it physically harder for air to move in and out. Think of it like trying to breathe through a clogged straw. Your lungs have to work overtime to get the oxygen you need, which you experience as shortness of breath. Pneumonia is a more serious infection, where the tiny air sacs in your lungs, the alveoli, fill with fluid or pus. This directly impacts your lungs' ability to transfer oxygen to your bloodstream, leading to significant breathing difficulty, often accompanied by a cough, fever, and chest pain. While most common infections clear up, severe ones need immediate medical attention. Now, let's move on to a chronic condition that millions of people live with: asthma. Asthma is a long-term disease that inflames and narrows the airways in your lungs. During an asthma attack, the muscles around your airways tighten, the lining swells, and more mucus is produced. This triple threat dramatically reduces the space for air to flow, causing wheezing, coughing, chest tightness, and of course, shortness of breath. Triggers can be anything from allergens like pollen and dust mites to exercise, cold air, or even stress. For people with asthma, having a rescue inhaler and a solid action plan from their doctor is essential to manage symptoms and prevent severe attacks. Heart conditions are another major category of causes for shortness of breath, and these are ones we need to take very seriously. When your heart isn't pumping blood efficiently, fluid can back up into the lungs. This condition is known as pulmonary edema, and it's a hallmark of congestive heart failure. The fluid in the lungs interferes with oxygen exchange, making you feel like you're drowning. This type of breathlessness often gets worse when you're lying down, and may improve when you sit up or prop yourself with pillows. Other heart issues, like a heart attack or coronary artery disease, can also cause shortness of breath because the heart muscle isn't getting enough oxygen-rich blood to function properly. If your shortness of breath is sudden and comes with chest pain, pain in your arm or jaw, or sweating, it's a medical emergency. Let's not forget about something that affects many of us in our modern, sedentary lives: physical deconditioning. If you haven't been very active, your heart, lungs, and muscles aren't used to working hard. So when you suddenly climb a few flights of stairs or run to catch the bus, your body has to scramble to meet the increased demand for oxygen. Your heart rate and breathing rate will skyrocket, leaving you feeling winded and out of breath. This isn't a sign of disease, but rather a sign that your body needs to build up its fitness level. The solution? Regular, gentle exercise. As you get fitter, your body becomes more efficient, and you'll find that those same activities no longer leave you gasping for air. It's a gradual process, but a very rewarding one. There are other important causes to be aware of. Anemia, a condition where you lack enough healthy red blood cells to carry adequate oxygen to your body's tissues, can leave you feeling tired and breathless with even minor exertion. Another serious and sudden cause is a pulmonary embolism. This is when a blood clot, usually from a leg, travels to the lungs and blocks an artery. It causes sudden, sharp chest pain and severe shortness of breath and is a life-threatening emergency. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, is a progressive lung disease, most often caused by smoking, that makes it increasingly difficult to breathe over time. So, how do you know when to worry? The key is to pay attention to the context. If you're breathless after running a marathon for the first time, that's expected. But if you're suddenly gasping for air while watching TV, that's a red flag. Persistent shortness of breath that gets worse over time, or breathlessness that interferes with your daily activities, should always be checked out by a doctor. And any sudden severe shortness of breath, especially if it's accompanied by chest pain, fainting, or confusion, requires an immediate trip to the emergency room or a call for emergency services. Please remember, this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you are experiencing persistent or sudden shortness of breath, it is crucial to see a healthcare professional for a proper diagnosis and treatment plan. They can run tests like chest x-rays, ECGs, and breathing tests to figure out the exact cause. Don't try to self-diagnose, and never ignore what your body is trying to tell you. Feeling breathless can be scary, but knowledge is power. By understanding the common causes, from anxiety to heart conditions, you can be better prepared to take the right steps for your health. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thanks for watching, and if you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more health content.